from Armenian Cuisine that Lucin absolutely adores.
Does not like.
None of my children eats this dish. I'll tell that story later. Okay, and what Tjvjik is, it's simply fried beef liver, but we fry it with an enormous amount of onions. And traditionally this is made very simple and very easy. We just fry it
I'm talking faster.
with onions, spice it with salt and pepper, and it's ready. I'll show you my way of making Tjvjik. So I wash the meat, and I have about less than 3 pounds of beef liver. Make sure it's fresh. And I'm going to quickly immerse the meat into hot water for just 1 or 2 minutes. And then I'm going to quickly remove from hot water and put it into cold water. Only for 1-2 minutes. That will make easier working with the meat because it is very slippery. Okay, so this is where is my okay. And then we're going to slice the meat into bite-sized pieces, and I'll show you the rest. Okay, only for a minute. That's it. You want to tap dry the meat so it's not wet, and it will be easier to work. And one other thing you want to keep in mind, you want to make sure to remove all these things you see. I don't know how do you guys call this in English. Yeah, these things. And then I also remove this skin. I'll hold it with a... You can use paper towel and hold it to help you hold that meat better. Okay, so I'll remove it from this side. I have no fingernails. Hajan. Yeah, that's Pocoyo, huh? He loves Pocoyo. Okay, so I'll remove the skin and start slicing into bite-sized pieces. Almost done slicing the meat, and I think I removed almost a pound while I was cleaning, chopping. You do want to make sure everything is smooth without any of those, you know what, okay? You tell me the word, okay? Okay, so I'm done, and I always forget something, right? I forgot to talk about other ingredients. Of course, onions. I have 2 onions. I have chili pepper, green, and then I have super spicy red peppers, black pepper. I have butter, oil, garlic, red pepper paste, tomato paste, parsley, cilantro, salt. I think that's it. If I remember something, I'll bring it. No Mandarin. 1 second, I need to wash my hands. So I'll wash my hands, start slicing the onions, frying the onions, and we'll go from there. Usually, they will use up to 4 to 5 big onions for this dish. So I sliced the onions, and you want to slice them semi-circle. And I forgot to put them in freezer so I don't get emotional. I always forget some important things, but I managed to finish other important things. Okay, so I'll fry until translucent, and then we'll add the meat, spice, seasoning, and we'll be done. While onions are frying, you can go ahead slice your chili if you're gonna add chili. Normally they don't add this, but it tastes so much better with pepper. You can go with bell pepper if you like, but anything you choose if you don't like it spicy. So, and then I'll mince my garlic, prepare my tomato sauce. And the tomato sauce, you basically mix some water with tomato paste and red pepper paste. Probably, I'd say 1/3 of a cup water for 1 tablespoon of each. And what else? And keep mixing the onions, not to burn them. And this chili, I think I'll use only one of these red chilies. And I was talking about how my kids don't like this, right? When I was a child, I couldn't stand this dish either. The smell was horrible. Now when I make it, my kids go to their rooms and close the doors so they can't smell it. Of course, usually I make this in my garage stove because of that reason. And then I didn't like this dish at all. But when I tried it once, and I was making for my future husband, he loves this dish. So I made a lot, and I thought, okay, let me try a piece, right? And it was so good. So this is about those who never tried this dish and thinks this smells bad. Of course, it's liver, okay? It may not smell very good, but it tastes amazing. This was a long story about my hate and love of dish, the called Tjvjik. Onions are ready. I'll add the meat, salt, pepper, and chili peppers. Okay, black pepper. I usually add a good teaspoonful of black pepper. And then salt. Salt to taste. I would never give you an exact amount for salt. My husband loves everything super salty. Even if I make it salty, he'll still add the salt. So I'm going to give this a quick stir. And then cover and cook about 7 minutes. And then I'll show you the rest. While this is cooking, and you open and stir once in a while. I have the water. I'm adding a tablespoon of pepper paste. Pepper paste and tomato paste. I just grabbed the tomato paste first. I say a tablespoon. I add probably a good tablespoon with a hip. And then to this I'm adding 2 cloves of garlic. And that's it. I'll mix this until it's smooth and thick mixture. And when 7 minutes expires, I'll add this on the meat. Not yet, okay? Okay, 10 minutes later, I let it cook a little bit more. And what you want to make sure is that the inside is fully cooked. So you would grab a knife just in case you didn't slice it to the proper size, let's say, right? You want to just slice it like this and see if the inside is still red and this is not red. Then you want to cook a little bit more. So this is ready, and this is the time when you want to taste the salt. I'll taste it later, okay? And see, there is some juice that still needs to simmer. Now, if you want to fry it like really, I can't enough making noise. You want to fry it, you can just let it simmer and fry a little bit more. But what I like that juice with soft white bread. So as long as it's cooked, you can just decide you want to fry it or you want to have it with more juice. My mom usually would fry this. Okay, so to this I'm adding the tomato sauce, a couple of slices of butter. You can skip the butter, but why skip it if you can just add it? It will taste much better. And then I'll let this cook a few minutes, like 3-4 minutes. I'll chop my herbs, add to the dish, and it's ready to serve. And I'm trying to remember what was the dish next to this. I can't remember. Probably some fried potatoes, or I can't remember. I think we just eat this as a main dish. I don't know. Some pilaf will be well with meat. I don't know. Anything you would wanna eat your meat will just work. Okay, so I'll cook this a little bit more and go ahead and chop my herbs. It's time. Arka, turn down the volume. It's time to add our herbs. And I personally like my Tjvjik with fresh tomatoes. I know it has tomatoes in there, tomato sauce, but fresh tomatoes and this meat together and some soft white bread is just what you want. I turn up the heat and this is ready, and it smells not the most appetizing, but all that garlic, all those spices made it smell so delicious. So quickly I'll slice my tomato, garnish my plate. I'll take this one, and then I'm gonna have a feast with the camera guy. Kids are already in their rooms, hiding, avoiding. That's it. This was a tutorial about Armenian dish Tjvjik, which is fried beef liver. And hope you guys liked the video, and I hope you try this dish and let me know how it tastes. Let me get some spoon. And this is also very good with Armenian flatbread lavash. I just baked very delicious soft white bread, so I'm gonna tease you and show you how I eat this delicious thing. Okay, my bread is still a little bit warm. Okay, look how good this looks, soft, fluffy, and I'll take some of that softness, dip it in this tomato sauce, the best part of this dish. So good. If you never tried it, just because you were not convinced that it tastes very good, give it a try, just a little bite, and you'll figure out what you've been missing. So delicious. It's so hot. That's it. I hope you liked it, you subscribed it, and then leave me comments, let me know what you think about my recipes and everything. That's it. I'll see you soon. I'll take this with me.